We are today. What did we say we were going to do today? Did we say we were going to do Bandit Camp? I've forgotten immediately. Hang on. Hang on, we're looking at deeds. Bandit Camp. Okay, we're doing Bandit Camp. Anything else we could be working on while we're at Bandit Camp? With the acknowledgement that we won't be able to trade and everything is going to be harder. Don't let impatience grow above 4. Maybe. Let's try and get one of those. There's one where you don't let it go above 4. There's one where you don't let it go above 2. We could try and do some of those. And it really doesn't matter where we embark here. They're both marshlands. So let's, well, if actually it does matter. If we go here, we get to see what that modifier is. And there's not really anything else going on. So yeah, we are going to go here. It does matter. For choices, amber will not matter. We can't trade. So that pulls me towards this. And it gives us 2 extra people. And we have coal. Give me the oil as an embarkation bonus. And then give me, I don't know, like another 36 wood. And then make sure we turn off coal and oil so that we can open an early glade. Seems fine to me. Also, we gotta pick Trapper's Camp. If we see Trapper's Camp, we pick Trapper's Camp. Having lizards, it's going to be very, very strong. Won't be able to buy it. Have housing. Resistance drops, we'll probably need a blight post. Have complex food. Have complex food and services. We need to fill a lot of needs for people on this map. Give me something like this, give me something like that. Hearth. No coal, no oil. Just burn wood to start. This is going to come all the way out. And we're probably going to open up a dangerous glade like this season. So I guess let's grab this one. Oh, and what's our helpful mystery? 1 free cornerstone reroll for every rep point gained during drizzle season. That's a weird one. It gets nice, but I can't even begin to imagine how to coordinate rep gain during drizzle season. I guess we only turn in orders during drizzle, and we only complete glade events during drizzle, but completing glade events during drizzle is hard. Because it means you need to work glade events during storm. And that is usually easier said than done. Anyway, give me some priority. I think I want 2 woodcutters posts, and the second one's probably going to go down here. No, not you. You. We also don't know who our 3rd race is yet. The 2 randoms that we drew appear to have been 1 harpy and 1 lizard. So we still don't know what we're getting there. Excuse me, these buildings are priority. Oh, because it's got max builders already, I see. I see and I understand. Oh, and I've got the soundtrack, hang on. There we go. Audio still skips, don't have an explanation for it. Give me harpy, lizard, give me harpy, lizard, lizard. Give me harpy, lizard, lizard. And then give me a post? No, a workstation. We don't have to start decorations right now. We want to be a little mindful of our wood. We'll just keep this road going. I think I might honestly just play Dwarf Fortress later. I might just do a long stream today. This is interesting. I might take Flame Amulets. I don't love Flame Amulets, but I don't really love either of these either. Although this could be... Hang on, let me think. Is this a game where we actually take Lost in the Wilds? Is Lost in the Wilds better than Flame Amulets? Flame Amulets is a lot of extra wood and leather during storm. And then if we get something like tough roots or whatever, or we get the perk that's like destroyer fuel and then woodcutter production goes up by 1, that makes Flame Amulets better because it means more woodcutters working all the time. But then what does Lost in the Wilds do for us? I don't know, not really anything. I feel like I usually get to the point in these games where I don't want to take people anymore, rather than feeling like I need to take more people, so give me Flame Amulets. Make it a little easier to control my hostility. And then here, gathering posts are always going to be good on Swamp, and gardens are always going to be bad. So we're basically picking between Explorer's Lodge for like late game, and it is okay, or Forager's Camp, when we do have grain and we will have insects. Yeah, give me a Forager's Camp. I might regret that later. We'll probably find mines, so Furnace is looking pretty appealing. But then Carpenter's Ore is also looking pretty appealing as a way to make tools. And I don't have an idea of where flour might come from right now. These picks are also really close. It's early enough in the game that this could go either way. But I think it's more likely that I can produce planks in a post and will need a building to produce copper bars than I will need a building that produces simple tools. There's a lot of buildings like Carpenter that are pretty good at making simple tools. There's not a lot of buildings like Furnace that can make copper bars. So give me the Furnace. And then, case in point, give me a smithy so I can make simple tools. So now all we need to do is find copper, we can build a mine, and then we have tools. In the interim, our planks production is going to be pretty bad, because we're going to be making them all out of the post, and we already don't get a lot of wood on this map, because the trees only drop 1 instead of 2. What is this? -8 to global resolve. That's pretty bad. Let me trim some woodcutters and see if I can get that up a bit. I can get it to 5. Hey. -8 to global resolve. What's an easy way that I could get around this? I could house them. I could build the bad shelters. So this is... I need 10. And even then, it's not going to do it for all of them. But if I build some houses, it will mean that I can favor someone. So I can at least pick who leaves. So yeah, build me these. Harpies, I'll have 13 to get 2 harpies. Or, well, we already picked a Forager's Camp, so sure, I'll take that. Discover 4 Glades or have 5 tools. I really like the Scouts pack, so I'll discover 4 Glades. And then Scavenger's Camp, Stonecutter's Camp, 10 bricks, or 30 meat. Yeah. And then what's this? Clothier? 3-star coats. It could... No, it's probably not going to be good. We already have the smithy, which is 2-star coats, so this is probably getting salvaged. You... Oh, we get humans as our 3rd race. Okay, noted. And we have a coal mine over here. Here, I don't want to take 5 people. Don't think we can afford it, so let's just send it to the Citadel and get rep. This will take 4 minutes. It's going to be pretty bad. But let's just eat the penalty now. We can get him to 0. We can't do better than that. But I think we have to do this now before our hostility gets even worse. I might be able to juggle them, honestly. We'll see. It'll be tight, but I might be able to. You guys are fine doing that. Bring a road up there. Mushrooms is Herbalist Camp. Oh, also, because we're on Marshlands, do you think we should just cut directly for that Forbidden Glade? Could be kind of neat. In an insane way. A lot of things we could do. If we were to tile a hearth, it would go here. It would fit. We just have to salvage this thing. Give me one person working in here. Two and a half minutes. Once those are just going to go about there, I'm going to swap. Okay, swapping. And now Harpy should have spent enough time at max resolve that they'll start over from the top for their resolve loss. Not a trick that we're going to be able to use when we get to Prestige, but a trick that will work just fine for now. And then where's my third Forbidden Glade? It's over here. Interesting. I kind of want to open this up then, don't I? Come out to like there. And then get rid of that too. And then you can move over like here. And then once we get some planks in, I'll replace this with like actual species housing, because this is not permanent housing. We need to swap over to harpies now. That should be the last time we have to swap. We've got a minute left on it. How are we doing on wood? 42? Yeah, it's going to be dropping a bit, because we don't have people to put in lumber camps. And how are you doing in here? You're making boards, you're making fabric. We need 4 and 4 for this, which you should be able to hit with the way your quotas are set up. Foragers Camp doesn't have anything to gather yet, but I'm confident that that decision is going to pay off in the long run. Seconds. Bring that a little further down. Okay, you're done. Now, we need to get every last bit of wood out of this map before storm starts. Woodcutters are 12 hostility right now instead of 24, so we'll need to keep that in mind for getting rid of woodcutters during storm if we need to. But we'll be able to stay at 0 this season, so we're just going to take a flat -4. Won't have to do any kind of shenanigans. And that should be that. I know you have 4 planks in there. Are you busy dropping them off? Did you drop them off already? No. Just deliver that, and then I can have you guys repair this over the course of storm. There isn't anything to build, so just go and investigate it. Yeah, I don't want 1-star water skin. I don't want 1-star scroll. And I've got a building that does 2-star coat already. That is not a building that I need. And then next drizzle, we open this. And then we work on opening that, because I want that big resource deposit. Wood should be starting to recover, so now we can think about decorations. And I can also bulldoze these houses and start replacing them with the good stuff. Could also investigate this, probably. You want to do that at the start of the season? I think I do. So get rid of you guys. Get you in here. And then give me a nice, strong, large workforce going into the next season. We can get all of our woodcutter staff, woodcutter posts staffed all the way up. We can get our decorations built. You want to do like a yard for these? I'll do a yard for those. $15 left, 15 left. We're also going to need to cut this back, so it's 2, 3, 4, 5 row of decorations and then road. Is the pattern that we'll be doing. So why don't you come up here and work on that? And you're working on that root deposit. You'll make that go away. We'll get a road out here. "20 seconds and you're carrying stuff away. Show me cornerstones." I really like Firekeeper's Prayer a lot. 30% Glade event work speed is really big. Over Diligent Woodworkers is okay, but there will probably be other things that we can discover, and I don't think Cheap's Construction is very good. It makes buildings cost 40% less, but usually you're not going to have a problem with basic resources, so give me Firekeeper's Prayer. And then we can just tear through some of these Glade events. You bring bricks. That's kind of important. I know this is really going to spike our population hard, but I think it's important. Because we don't currently have a way of making bricks. We can get like stone out of that coal mine, and that's pretty much all that's available to us. So you guys get in here. I'll give you one more person in here. You are good. But mostly I just want this glade open. And I want people building. Yeah, I am good today until 4. Oh no, is this War Beast? It is War Beast. Good thing we took that Firekeeper's Prayer, huh? Because this is going to go a lot faster. Let's see, coats, eggs, wine. No, just send it to the Citadel. And then kiss your food goodbye. 2 of them, manageable. Investigate. Investigate. 2.5 minutes. And then is this a trapper's camp? Could I be so lucky? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. You need to get out of here and rebuild this for me. Dude, if I had picked Diligent Woodworkers over Firekeeper's Prayer and then gotten this Glade event, I would be so mad. Thank God that's not the world we live in. Instead, getting up a smithy just became very important, because we can construct many tool. So let's do that. Also, good thing we took those bricks, otherwise we wouldn't be able to make this either. Granted, we have the stone deposit here, so it would start to come in. But still, I think we just got very rewarded for making a series of informed decisions. And it's gonna look scary. All of our food's gonna go away. But after that, we're gonna be fine. Sack 20 oil, sack 20 coal to get one of my favorite perks. Or spend a bunch of building materials to get a bunch of things I'm not going to use. Okay, that's a pretty easy choice. And then have 65 mushrooms, or have a butcher and 25 oil. Well, we would want to take a butcher now so we could sack oil in the furnace. So if we see it, we're gonna take it. And then +1 to oil production would be pretty nice. So I think those line up really well. This also means you don't collect eggs anymore. You're only going to be roots. We'll let the trappers camp take care of eggs. It does suck that we only have the one of them. Especially if we find like a dead Leviathan in this first Forbidden Glade. Would I... So here's a question for myself, and, you know, for anyone listening by proxy. If you got a single trapper's camp, like this one, and then later you had the opportunity to select trapper's camp as a blueprint, so you could make a second one, third one, fourth one, etc., would you take it? Give you a moment to think about it. I think I would take it. I sincerely do. Because I think I'd build like 1, 2, because that's going to last a couple minutes. And then like 3, we're on Marshlands, which means every 2 gatherers we have working to make gatherers camps faster. Like these turn into a legitimate source of food. Also, are you done yet? 25 seconds. Please just finish. We're all going to die otherwise. Well, not really. The food's going to pick up after this. I do think I would take it. We'll see if we get the opportunity, but I'm glad that we found just the one. And also, our camps are in a really good place. Again, we're not going to have Foragers Camp work insects, because we can have the Trappers Camp do it. But if we find grain, that'd be good. If we find veggies, that'd be good. I think we can start to take apart these houses now. Costs me 5 wood to do this. We have the spare wood. So why don't I move you guys over here? Lizard resolve is low. Just find something to eat. The living matter's done. It can't hurt you anymore. And then start getting me housing. We will do a bit of harpy housing, probably. We gained a rep. What do we got? Three-star planks is a little interesting. But I don't love it. But if you are going to be making tools, maybe I could come to love it. Otherwise, I'm not looking at clothier. We already salvaged that. I'm not really looking at brewery. So we don't have any of the things to make ale yet. I am kind of looking at apothecary. It would get a lot... Apothecary gets a lot better if we have a butcher, so that we can use oil in cosmetics. Incense we don't really have the means for, and biscuits we don't have flour for. So I think for this pick I'm going to take the best building at the... Well, I could reroll too. Hang on. Yeah, I might reroll. Oh no, it's Trapper's Camp. But I kind of want a services building too. I don't want to wait too long on that. Trapper's Camp over Forum feels like an actively bad choice on a map where we don't get traders and we can't just buy our way into services buildings. So because we have... If this was a game where we had traders, and I could buy blueprints from traders, totally different calculus here. I snap pick Forum because I know I can buy Trapper's Camp later. But because we're on a map where I can't get traders, I think I still take Forum. We might see Trapper's Camp later. No, because the only species that actually use leisure and education are harpies. Or do humans use leisure? Are humans leisure? Humans are leisure. Okay, so there's 2 people that could use that services building. And we have a mystery that kind of cares about services. Okay, we'll take the forum. Don't love it, but we'll do it. And then you want to try and just, like, build it right away? Because it is a really nice perk. It's 15% bonus chance of doubling stuff. Okay, you guys are almost done. Yep, carry that last sea marrow away. Don't use sea marrow as fuel. Let's save it for glade events if we need to. And then this woodcutter's camp is coming all the way out here. And you're cutting all the way through here. That's going to be your little nook where you sit after you're done. Let me turn off the last one. Scavenger's camp has no deposits nearby. No, you can find deposits. I believe in you. How are we fuel-wise to set up a second hearth? Not great, but we could build a mine. And then we'd be good. So the hearth would go here. Scavenger's camp would be in the way. But the hearth would go here. Road would go there. And then the mine could sit, like, right here, basically. Or it could even just sit, like, right there. We wouldn't even have to cut the trees down. And then a warehouse would go, like, here. I'd like to do that. I don't know that I'm going to build the hearth right away. I think I actually want to get the mine and the warehouse up first. But after we get the mine and the warehouse up, I would really like to have a second hearth up there. I can get lizards to 12 of 15 for their rep right now. That's not quite enough. These harpies, I'll give them a nice yard. And then I'll do a water barrel and like a bench that you can sit on. And then I'll give you like another house here. We'll just queue up all the build orders, who cares? Simple tools, here we go. Use some of your 40 bars that you got to make 30 tools. Don't make coats, don't make packs of trade goods. And then come in here and be thrilled about life. So our limiting reagent there is going to be planks, for sure. This place is going to be working overtime on turning a lot of wood into not very many planks, and that is something that we should probably try and work on in the future. I would love to see like a supplier, if I have the supplier unlocked, that's like 2-star planks, 2-star packs of provisions, and 2-star something else, I think. Don't know if I have it yet, though, is the only problem with that one. I think that might be one of the later unlocks. But we can see if it turns up. You guys are doing great. We should have a bunch of people gathering now. Yeah, 40%. Can I push that? No, I can't push that higher. It would tick over hostility. Lizards are going to be a little upset this coming storm, but if we can get this house up, then they'll be housed, and I think they'll be okay. Because that'll put them at 8. And then they would, no, then they would be at 0. They're still not going to be too happy with it. In here, we send that to the Citadel. We don't just need random goods. Up here, let me just double check. Yeah, Hearth goes here. So warehouse goes here. We don't have the bricks for it, but we will have a stonecutter's camp soon, and that will give us the bricks for it. This road is going to come out here. What happens to you when you're wet? You just get sad? Okay. Well, why don't you build that then? Because it's like just U6, and if you would build this house, I think you would find that you'll feel much better about life. And you guys are working this. because we need to set up bricks production. This warehouse is going to be higher priority than the forum. Oh, it's also eating our fabrics. Okay. Yeah, just make that a higher priority. Alright, everyone is fine this storm. We've done it. After this, you're probably going to come up to these eggs, I would say. So it's like there, and then, well, 1, 2, 3, 4 here. I think I'll do a road, and then this can be housing. Could also have housing that goes up like that. Hey, what else are builders going to do right now? There's not a lot going on. We're going to need to set up some aesthetics decorations. So like here, these are golden bush that we unlocked. And then we'll cut out a space for the road to go. You are mostly done with your work up here. Get those last 3 trees, and then you'll be done. Yeah, I want that built first, because that's going to cut down on the travel time up in this area. A trapper's camp is going to be going over here. A mine is going to be going over here. We've got the herb node up there. Or, you know, the root node, whatever. Let's see. 1 ancient tablet for every 2 completed glade events. This does not matter to us. 1 lizard for every 25 eggs. Actively want to avoid that happening. And grain bags. So we know on this map somewhere is the proto wheat, which means we will find grain nodes. It will ensure us a source of flour. We don't know which forbidden glade it's in, but we also know that we can have grain nodes that just spawn on the map. And I think grain bags is good enough at securing us a regular source of flour that I would be willing to blind pick it here, despite the fact that there's no grain nodes anywhere on the map. The entire theme of this game, if we lose this game, might be me overthinking myself into a loss. But we'll see if that actually happens. We have a lot of economy issues right now. Don't get me wrong. We have no good way of making planks because we turned one down. We have no way of making complex food because we've turned down multiple ways of doing that. We are still, like, sort of on the brink of starvation somehow. We absolutely cannot take new people in. There's a lot of things that are going wrong. How are you doing on tools? You've successfully made 2? No, you've been hauling them away. You have 10. Okay. You're doing great work in there. You come down here. Cut down this 1 tree. You, what do I need for a mine? 2 planks, 4 brick. Okay, the stone will be there. The planks will also get there. Is this going to be another... No, he doesn't eat food. He just makes it really hostile here. I do kind of want to take Citadel resources, though. This other stuff does not matter. This chest of ancient tablets and crate of clay, but I do want Citadel resources to progress us through those unlocks faster. And this is probably going to be a tools event. As soon as we get 2 more planks in here. So let's build a road. And then here we have the dead Leviathan. So that's going to be jerky, it's going to be sea marrow. I wish I had taken the Trapper's Camp blueprint, but you actually just finished that meat node, you're going to come out here. It's going to go a little something like this. We're going to do road. We're going to do a warehouse, like right here. We're probably going to do a hearth, like right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. That's going to open a small glade. It does not matter to me. And I need you guys to, yep, just make those last 2 tools. This is going to spike hostility, but we will be done with it before storm. We're going to have to unman all of our gatherers posts. Are you hauling these? No, you're still making them. Okay. Trapper's Camp has no deposits nearby. This might be true. But did you consider that there's an enormous whale that's dead over here? God, and now I'm like, I wish I'd taken Trapper's Camp. Because I just build, like, you know, 4 of them around this thing. What do you do? Oh, you just destroy everything. Okay. This warehouse is going up. Great news. That means we can set up a mine. That means we'll have renewable coal. Also, if we see the cornerstone that increases meat production by +1 every time we make it, I think we would take that. Because we're going to be producing a lot of meat. What's in this box? That's getting sent to the Citadel. It's going to be a long time until we have the tools to do it, but hey, renewable metal. Big deal. Okay, we're at 12 tools. Send people over here to work this. Hostility is going to turn into a nightmare. Which means we need to get everyone out of gathering posts. Which is like all that our people do. Okay, you're good to stay in there. You're good. Harpies are not good. Why are you not good? What gatherer's camp are you? Oh, you're working in this woodcutter's camp. Okay. That's how we're gonna go while this mole event runs. The drainage mole. And then we also have a tablet. Can move a tablet over here. Where can that go? We'll just put it here for now. So the next Forbidden Glade that we open is probably going to be the one up here. Because we've got this nice mine spot. Which I think we will get set up now. And then you're not manned at all, but you will be soon. You might also gather eggs again, now that this Trapper's Camp is over here only working on this dead Leviathan deposit until the end of time. Okay, this is in progress. 3 minutes to go. You don't have anything to do. How is this possible? Are you out of wood? You're out of wood. Okay, that means we're about to be out of fuel. We're gonna have to burn coal for a little bit. At least 15 harmony decorations, or have 20 packs of goods. I'll take you. And then 3 ancient tablets, or keep goods twice. We keep a lot of goods, and we kind of need that plank production. In fact, this is going to be a keep goods. And then this is going to be... No, not you. This? No. None of these are going to be keep goods. We'll find a second keep goods event. Yeah, out of wood is not great. But we just need that event to finish. A lot of unemployed. Anything I can be doing with you in the meantime? You're gonna need planks, you're gonna need bricks, but we also don't have stone coming in. So like all you're doing is making fabric. It's less than helpful. We could probably destroy one of these. That gives us a little bit of wood back. And then we'd like that to be a furnace, I guess, to make brick production slightly better. This looks like such a bad pick now in retrospect, but how am I supposed to know that I was going to find the dead Leviathan first node? Or first glade. Keep like 30. Keep like 30. And then if you find flour, just go nuts. It's probably going to be meat that you use in this, actually. 1 minute to go. And did you guys bring anything good? It's really dicey to bring someone in, and I don't see anything worth bringing in. I would like to get more lizards eventually, but I don't think now is the time. Oh, you found a plank. God bless you. We do have 3 spare houses, which means you could destroy this for extra wood, and you might be able to make a second plank, so we could put someone to work in the mine. But I think the Dead Leviathan really changes things up. So we have tools. We have a way to make pie. We have a perk that is going to let us make a lot of biscuits when we find the proto-wheat. I think that all of our blueprint choices from now on are really just going to be find a better way to make planks, find a better way to make fabric, and then just take services buildings until the game ends. You guys get in there. You guys get in here. And then we'll have 1 person in there. Probably don't need 2 of you. I know you're getting resolve from that, but the sacrifices must be made. Maybe I do want more people. You come with fuel and a little bit of food. And it wouldn't push us to hostility 3. It would just keep us at 2. And then I could fully staff all these gatherers camps, and that will make the production at all these gatherers camps that much faster. Like, plus 60% speed to gatherers camps means this trappers camp is just going to fill this bar. And then I want this mine up. I'm going to need 4 people to work in there. And then I'll go like here, here. And hopefully we get the proto-wheat in that one. Otherwise we're going to get the mushroom, and I don't have an herbalist's camp to work it. And that would be unlucky. I could also build the forager's camp now and have you pick insects. Because, again, you're going to be on this dead Leviathan forever. Here's Storm. How bad is this? It's not that bad. This is a little bad. Okay, it's more than a little bad, actually. Where else could I put houses? Wait a minute, you're supposed to be a harpy house. I want to make it look nice, so does that mean like 2 more harpy houses down here next to the forum, because they'll like kind of match? And I could stagger them like that, so it kind of looks like they're connected. And harpies are very delicate and upset easily. So maybe that'll be for the best. Lizards, I don't know what's wrong with you right now. You're just very upset. Maybe it's homelessness. But this will move 4 harpies into harpy houses. And then you can take their spot in a non-harpy house. Copper mine. That's fine. We don't really care. It takes you to -4. You now have a house, but you're still upset. Can I put you to work in here? Will that make you feel better? Not really, no. Wow, they're just mad about everything. We can at least favor harpies to get them through this. It'll tank lizards, it'll tank humans for a bit, but I might be able to ride it out. You are waiting for brick. I'm tempted to set that hearth up, but I want to get the mine up first so we can guarantee ourselves a source of coal. Gonna wait on this a little longer. Till humans get to about half, maybe. So like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Short bricks. How are you short bricks? We should have a ton of stone. What are you guys doing over here? Look at how fast you're collecting things, and we don't have bricks? Calming the forest might be useful here. But I don't think we're going to be doing a lot more glades. I'm going to reroll this one. We're not going to be farming. I'm going to reroll this one. Okay, fine. Clearly you want me to just take Calming the Forest. So I'll take Calming the Forest. Wish it had shown up after we'd done, 3 glade events already, but apparently that was too much to ask. Can you just prioritize this? Old bricks should be going towards that right now. And you, I don't even know where your stone is going. Oh, you're putting it all in here. Jesus. There's where all the bricks went. New people, probably not this year, although you do bring bricks. Whatever. This is probably the last time we take people in. I don't think we can afford to do that very much anymore. You are at 21 people. Okay, we are going to have to build a second hearth. Wait a minute. You're not staffed. Why is that? Get humans in there. Get a lizard in there. Mine is going up. Okay. This changes a lot of things for us. This means that we can set up a hearth once we get more brick. It means that houses can go here. It means we'll have more housing for people. Go like here and just finish that last fruit deposit. You only have 8 charges left. This is going to be lizards. This is going to be some houses and then decorations. You can have a yard, some water barrels, a bench. Lizards have shown themselves to be very fussy, so we will have lizard species housing back there. Hey, Quietly. How's it going? We are surviving. It's a little perilous right now, but I've had sketchier games. I do think I'm just going to open that glade, because that's going to finish us exploration. And I just want non-stop camp gathering now. That's all we want to do. We want to get all these insects, we want to get these mushrooms. We should have camps together. Pretty much, wait a minute, you don't gather mushrooms. I need the other one, the herbalist camp. It is. They really nailed the art style on it. They nailed a lot of things on it. Like, it's not trivial to get aesthetic and sound design and soundtrack and all that kind of stuff right, but they've really done a good job with it. Coal mine, okay. You're gonna go like that. This scavenger's camp is empty. You're gonna do all of these eggs now, I think. No, I want you to get rid of this one egg. It's only got 8 charges left. Just finish it. You are doing fine. We're like slowly getting jerky in. And then you're gonna come up here into this glade probably. I think it's just that one copper node, or that coal node. I don't see anything else around it, so that's going to be a pretty bad mine, if and when we decide to work that. You need to be priority, like the most priority. Our economy is just really a shambles right now, though. I wonder if we should have taken lumber mill. Granted, we haven't even gotten the forum up yet, so maybe things will change when that happens. Exploration is done. Yes. That gives us 10 bricks, 10 planks, which I did not think we would need at the time, but holy cow, is that going to be welcome now. 3-star coal. Don't think we need it because we have a mine. So do we just take like a second, third, and fourth trappers camp? And work that Leviathan? Or do we re-roll and try to get something that makes us planks? Because that's really what's pinching us right now. I think I need planks more than the trappers camp. It pains me. Oh, but monastery's really good too, though. And I kind of need to make ale, but I don't have anything to make ale with. Rainmill gives us flour. Oh, I might just take the good building that's in front of me and take Rainmill. Because Rainmill lets us make flour, flour lets us make pies, and then pies will keep humans and lizards happy, and we have plenty of meat for it. Yeah. God, I don't love that pick. I do think it's like a sane pick, but I don't love making it. Cut that tree down. And give me a second lamp there. And then go like golden leaf plants. I think we had to do that. And I think it'll pay off for us. Like, we can just start prioritizing complex food now. I want to go into here and I want to say, don't eat raw meat anymore. Wait for us to turn it into pie for you. And we can grind roots into flour, I believe. So don't use roots either. We're going to subsist off of insects, eggs, and the small amounts of jerky we managed to pull out of this Leviathan. We also should have tools now, so we can start sending these back to the Citadel for a bit of rep. Trim me 1. Coal should be really going up now. You'll be very excited to work there. Trim me another woodcutter. Just so we have a free builder. You're done with one of the rocks already. Beautiful. Forum is going up. Beautiful. Maybe we're turning a corner here. Yeah, all of these things you're gonna make. All of these things you are not going to make. You will use grain when we find it. Go up to like 40 flour. Never make scrolls and packs of building materials. Just straight up don't need them. What you got? 20 aesthetics decorations to get +2 to berries, or another 5 items in glade events. I'll do that. Not the least of which, because those barrels that we get, we might be able to use in a little bit of ale if we manage to find a billing for it. I also feel like we're probably going to need a blight post pretty soon, because we do lose corruption in Storm. I also really need to get under 3. I think I can do it. Yeah, I've got 48 woodcutters and only 18 hostility. I still don't know where all my bricks are going. I assume you're putting them somewhere important. I could prioritize that. What do we need now? Probably just cookhouse. We can definitely get jerky insects. We can definitely get roots and eggs. Biscuits we can't make yet, and pigment we can use coal for. Yeah, cookhouse seems like it's everything we need. So why don't you cut these down? Also, lizards like working in a cookhouse, I believe. Those houses need to go up relatively soon. But I've really given my builders a lot to do today. You also need to get staffed. God, where am I going to find people to do that? What the hell? It's going to be you pretty soon. You're at 48 of 64. You just finished that cache. That's 2 people freed up. Go down to 1. And give me something like that. This is going to be a rough storm. Resolve is very low right now. But hopefully we turn it around after this. Also, we could make really bad scrolls in a rain mill. You're going to come over here. We're going to put a cookhouse in back here. I would like these prioritized relatively soon. Because housing's about to matter. Yeah, get me underneath this resolve threshold first, though. Or hostility threshold. Something like that. Okay, this is a little more workable. It's still bad. It's a little more workable, though. Take me down to a -1. Skewers. Use anything you can find, man. And go to 100. And pigment, not quite yet. Oh, we could use copper for pigment. Interesting. Very interesting. Maybe that's what we do with copper mines, since we're getting metal out of this Leviathan. And our best copper mine, I believe, is this spot over here, currently. Okay. Houses are going up. This is also big. We have 3 unemployed workers. Can I do anything with you during this storm? No, I think I'm just going to let you build. I think this is a perfect opportunity to catch up on all the building stuff that needs to be done around here. And I think I'd rather lose a lizard than a harpy. So we'll favor harpies for a bit. Don't make copper bars at all anymore now. And then get in here because it's warm. You'll like that. You never make bricks again. Get all that stone out of here. And come in here. Now, if I stop favoring you, let's see if that was long enough. I feel like it was not, but we'll see. It was not, okay. Then we're going to favor you again, and we're just going to commit to losing a lizard. Oh, we might not, actually. You know, 5, 4. This storm might end before we lose a lizard. There we go. Did not think that would happen. We need hostility mitigation at this point, so I think I have to take Safe Haven, even though Prayer Book lets us blitz Glade events. Are you at Neighborhood? No, you're just an encampment. You need to get to Neighborhood. We need more planks for it. Always with planks. Do we take people? Yeah, you have 4 planks. I'm doing that more for the planks than the actual people. And then as long as you're here, why don't you just get to work in some woodcutter posts? Now, this time for real, that's the last time we take people in. We can't afford to do it anymore. And then back here... Well, we could also just open this glade. Could also just open this glade, because we're hoping that it's got the grain node in it. Grain mill is going up. I'm going to need humans to work that. Any humans in here? Yeah. Let me borrow you quick. And then you can go in here. Oh, we don't have roots anymore. That's okay. This scavenger should be done relatively. Don't do eggs. Give me your roots for a bit. Alright, what do I want to do? This dangerous glade or this forbidden glade? I think I want to do the forbidden glade. So I'm going to need you to come up here. And I'm going to hope it's got the proto wheat, because if it doesn't have the proto wheat, we're not going to be able to do a lot with it. We're at 4 tools. That's a little sketchy. But we're actually at 6 tools. It's a little less sketchy. But we should also have coal and oil and sea marrow to spare for this event. So we'll see how lucky we get. Could be bad. Might not be, but could be bad. You're upgraded, so that's a nice minus 40 to hostility. We also need to upgrade you. We're going to upgrade you by just doing like a pipe. Pipe, valve, pipe, pipe ending. And then we'll like cut some out back here to put more houses in or something. Or we could do it here. Lots of things we could do. How are we doing on resources for lizard houses? Wow, a ton. Okay. Well, then let's do that. And then let's see how unlucky we are with the Forbidden Glade event. I'm hoping it's not like Sparkdew or something. It is the proto-fungus, so we don't have an herbalist camp. But at least it's something we can do with coal. It is going to eat all of our food. It's going to give us a grill. I do not need a grill. We'll be salvaging that. It has a massive mine in the back of it. It's not the worst. We should be able to finish that event pretty quickly with the perks that we've taken. So let's go down to 2. Yeah, it'll take 250 to finish this, and they should be able to carry it in one trip. What's this other one? Oh yeah, we cut all of our woodcutters. All right, we're gonna go woodless for a little bit. Make sure all of our other gatherers camps are staffed up, and then we'll just have free builders for a while. Not the worst thing in the world. It is going to destroy all of our food, though. That's the unlucky part. But they can carry it in one trip, and they can solve it in 3 minutes. And then we'll just have to get back to gathering. We might change around a couple of these boxes, maybe. Like this one's got 40 food in it. Maybe we do keep goods on that. This one's got no food in it. Also, let's sack sea marrow for it. We've got 33. Let's just use up all of it. Finish it in a minute 20. We might be able to salvage a little bit of food. And then what other gatherers camps could we make? We could put a second gatherers camp here to get eggs. We could put a third gatherers camp here to get eggs. Or a scavengers camp, I mean. I'll do something like that. I can take a human out of here as a spare builder. You, as a woodcutter's post, can come over here. It's going to be 10, 12, 14. 5, 6, 7, 8 decorative items, and then we need 4 aesthetics items. So that would be lamp, lamp, bush, and bush where this tree goes. Minute 20. We ran out of sea marrow. Yes. That's okay. It saved us some time. And saving some time is better than not saving any time at all. Low on food? Yeah, I'm aware. I am still listening to this. Thank you. This insect node is almost gone. 11 charges left. And then where are you moving next? Nowhere, huh? That's the only thing you can pick on this whole map. We found no grain. So many of these choices that we've made because they might be good in the future have not paid off at all. So that's interesting. Maybe that means that we should, like, not do that in the future. Will be nice having a cookhouse, though. And do I have a way of getting underneath hostility? I might need to sack wood or coal to get underneath hostility next season. Unless this increases it? Nope. Done in 8 seconds. 5 seconds. Wish I had something to gather off of this. But don't. Okay, there's that done. I kind of feel like I might have to take Carpenter to get planks going. These other buildings don't really look too good. How important is having planks? What can I not do right now because I don't have planks? Not really anything. It's just kind of waiting in here and having the wood conversion be really inefficient. Maybe I'm too focused on planks and there's a better choice here. Like a press? No, almost certainly not a press. Probably also not a brewery, since we don't have any way to make any of that. Or any of that. Probably not brick oven. I'm gonna reroll. I think I might just start taking services buildings. Because I don't need a provisioner. Really. At least I don't think I do. I want to find a butcher is what I want to find. Should I reroll for a butcher? Yeah, I'll reroll for a butcher. No? Okay, fine. I'll take a market. You've made your point. And then, let's see, I can finish that order. I can almost salvage this building. Not quite yet, but almost. You guys can all... How is this so loud? There we go. You guys can get back to work in this woodcutter's camp. And then I also think I have enough oil and coal to sacrifice. So let's finish that order as well. Finally take care of that sacrificing order. Market I'll probably put like here. Oh god, it takes 20 planks. What have I done? Oh no. This gives me 2 lizards, sure. That's probably fine. Get in there. That pushes us to hostility 4, but I can trim woodcutters to get underneath it. Oh, what am I even looking for? Oh, a butcher. That's what I'm looking for. Snap pick that. And then you can go like back here, next to this other 3x3 building. You're not going to make oil. You are absolutely going to make jerky, though. You really got to help us extend our meat supply here. Go to 100 skewers. You're going to use jerky for that exclusively. And you're going to make like 50. And I don't know, anything else you can find. So these are all places that lizards will like to work, which is good. We've sacrificed 20 oil. Turn it off. And then how about we wait until Storm to sacrifice coal, because we'll actually get some use out of it there. Oh wait, hang on, we do need to make oil. Make oil until we're at 25. Stonecutter's Camp has no deposits nearby? No, there's stone up here. We just found some. You do have something to work on. I want you to go to like 30 planks. Because I don't think a planks building is going to be happening. You are going to be... No, I'll put lizards in here instead. Oh, you guys get to work on some stuff. Because we should be able to make biscuits now. With like a lot of different stuff. We should also be able to make pies now. Yeah, they're making pies. We've got flour production on the go. Things are starting to turn on. This also means that this Forbidden Glade all the way down here is the one that has the proto-wheat in it. Okay, now we sacrifice coal. People are happy. Mostly. What are these symbols? What are you mad about? That's cold snap. Because we don't quite have complex food fulfilled. Okay. Yeah, those aren't going to happen, but +2 to biscuits production is pretty good. Would I waste 15 tools and 15 building materials on it? I think so. Anything to extend food. Hey Colton, how you doing? This, you don't have anything else to do, so you can get out of there, and you can get into here. And then could we get under 3? We could get under 3 if I trimmed even more woodcutters. And then I could get you into here. And maybe that's fine. And then can I salvage you yet? No, we've got the bricks. We don't have the planks. Maybe I should be opening more glades. We're at 10 there. We don't need the food that badly anymore, so go back to sending that to the Citadel. This is going to go to the Citadel. You are probably going to go to the Citadel. I don't need +2 clay production. We're done sacrificing coal. Take me back up to 3. I should be okay. That gives us 20 copper bars. We should be able to make a bunch of tools now. I'm doing good outside of game. Inside game, things are a mess, as usual. It's year 5, and I've refused to select a building that produces planks at every opportunity, because I've justified it to myself in the moment and then regretted my actions later. But I think now that we've got like a complex food train going on, we're producing a little bit of flour here and there, that we might be on the road to recovery. We're even making pigment, so I'm like, what if we made scrolls in here? Mine has no available ore. It's going to be a long time before we have 20 planks. How much coal do we have? 44. Yikers Island. Thinking. What are you... Oh, I only have one person in here. Well, it would probably help if I gave you a second person. Take you out. Put you in here. Do you have any planks in waiting? Yeah, you've got 4. Okay, maybe if we're patient. Maybe if we're patient, this will resolve itself. I cannot favor harpies to get them out of here right now, though. Well, I could sacrifice a little wood. Could also sacrifice a little coal, but I think we're about to have... I think I need to let a harpy leave, because otherwise we're about to have some pretty significant fuel problems. Until we upgrade this mine. And for that we need a lot of planks. Far more planks than I have available. Scavenger left, I can replace you. I can replace you with a single idle lizard out of this mine. Cornerstones. Glade event work speed increased by another 30%. That's gotta be pretty good. Better than crowded houses. But we could also reroll. I think we're at a point where it's viable to open glades and finish the events inside to get reputation as a way of winning. Let's test this theory, because it could be wrong. All of you can come out of here. There's nothing for you to do in there right now. Just come chop wood. What are we solving these glade events with? Yeah, we do have 10 tools. So maybe that. We'll find out. I'd really like tools production to pick up, though. We should have the metal for it. It's going to eat a lot of our planks, but we should have the metal for it. We're also pretty close to winning just off the back of orders. Yeah, like this is just going to use up planks. Incense for roots produced. No, we need the rep. 45 seconds to finish this. Yeah, that's pretty good. Don't care about that, and don't need that. Already have one. Nice mine spot, though. This converts planks into, well, coal, which buys us time, but I'd rather just upgrade the mine. Oh, I could use bricks to upgrade the mine, you fool. Well, do that then. Where can I get more people from? Give me one of you. And then Butcher's going up. Butcher will let us finish Bloody Sacrifices, because we've definitely got the meat for it. We need to loot one more Glade event. This one looks like a candidate. 30 coal, 15 metal. But we're going to need 14 tools for it. And then we could also crack this. No. What? Also no. There we go. Is this neighborhood? No, it's hub. I need to upgrade you again. You should be upgraded. Because that's another minus 40 hostility. Put that in. Complex food is going to let us take a little bit of rep here, which is nice. It's good and valuable. And then I think you could probably start making scrolls. Go to like 40. I'm going to need to build a mine though. Ranch is not going to do it for us. Apothecary could produce cosmetics, but we don't currently have a services building that rewards... Oh no, Market would. Market could get us cleanliness for harpies. Don't have 20 planks though. Scribe is 3-star scrolls. That doesn't matter. And Alchemist Hut, I also don't really care. I'll reroll again. We have no traders. Who cares? Alright, you know what? I've been complaining about planks every opportunity I get. I will take a lumber mill. And then you'll never hear me talk about planks again. For sure. Get 2 more people in there. Extend this out to somewhere. Get someone to work in this butcher. I just need like 1 guy in here. Oil priority 1. Bump that to 25. Loot a Glade event. That puts us 2 more rep ahead. And then we've only got 5 to go. Conceivably, we could do Glade events for that. this. We need 3 more people to live near this hub. I actually need to take people in to do that. So in that case, give me 2 more lizards, because we have a lot of jobs right now that make lizards excited about life. Like, give me a second lizard in here. It's not one where they'll be excited about life, but it's one where they can double produce. And then when this house goes up, it's still not enough. Yeah, we're at 13 and 14. I need to find 1 more person and welcome them to my town. We are at 16 tools here though, so let's go loot this glade event. I guess you were hiding a lot of tools in that smithy. Hostility 4, but I think we can dip to 3 if we cut woodcutters. And then after that, we're going to need to fill services. And we can fill services for humans if we find ale. Or we could make... Did we take a religion building yet? No, we turned down the opportunity to do that. We said no, we didn't need it. Fuel, we should keep 1 eye on. Give me... no, not you. Give me a lumber mill here. We've already trimmed a lot of woodcutters. I can get rid of you to put you in here. I can tell you to stop making planks and never make them again. And then I also probably only need 1 lizard in here. Because all you're going to be doing is making fabric every once in a while. And instead we want to use this efficient recipe. Scrolls 1 star is the same as it is in Rainmill, and pack of trade goods we're not going to need. So give me a lizard in here instead, who just makes planks. And then with planks we can make tools. I'm going to favor you to get a little extra rep. We're all the way back up to 10 already. The metal from the dead Leviathan is really starting to flow. Lost supplies is done. +1 planks production, +1 oil production. And we got tools out of that. We're at 12. Okay. We'll be at 19 after they deliver. We're up to 46 coal now. Let's just keep working that mine. We really got to make sure that's still coming in. We also need to set up a second mine on top of some clay. Or on top of some copper. Because right now clay is our pigment producer. Copper is our pigment producer. Those 2 need to get harvested if we want to build a hub there. But then it would be a nice drop-off spot for that mine and that mine. And we could open this dangerous glade. Those eggs are on the way out. You don't have anything to do, but that's okay. You're getting resolved just for being there. Lizard's finished. We'll let harpies tick for a bit. Bloody Sacrifices is done. Another +1 to oil production and a bit of extra amber. So 3 meat now makes 7 oil. It's a pretty good exchange rate. It makes it conceivable that we could make water skins if we see a leather worker come by. We also got rep. Yeah, we might take that at this point. I don't think I need a lot else. Definitely don't need grill, don't need smelter, don't need alchemist's hut. Could reroll. I'd either take Trapper's Camp or reroll, and taking Trapper's Camp gets us extra jerky. It gets us extra meat. But what if you rerolled and you found an herbalist camp? And then you could put an herbalist camp on this proto-fungus. Is that good? It gets you pigment. It gets you pickled vegetables. It gets you water skins. It's not great, and it's also not guaranteed. Like this is. But how are we on metal? Are we good on metal, or are we not good on? We're not good on metal. Alright, I'm going to take Trapper's Camp. And then I'll get one more pick. I don't know what I want that pick to be, but I'll take a Trapper's Camp. And I actually want you to, like, clear out other nodes, I think. Rather than work the Leviathan, why don't you just, like, get some of these other nodes out of the way? I'd continue to need more lizards. And I think at the end of Storm this season, I will be taking another lizard migrant wave. I'm fine with you picking eggs at this point. I'm not that fussed about it. You're almost done with these stone nodes, I believe. I need to make 15 packs of building materials to finish an order. 15 to -4. Not everyone has services filled. I'd like to get underneath that. I can afford to sacrifice coal to do it now. Although it's 40 coal per minute because I've taken 2 of these. You know what? I'll just ignore it. We might lose a lot of villagers. Also, how's our corruption doing? 97. We should have someone start working here pretty soon. I'd like you to come in here. I would like you to use coal only. I would like you to make 5 of these, and I would like you to burn blight rot cysts in a crude workstation. I would not like you to do it in the smithy. I would not like you to do it in the butcher. Nor in the cookhouse. Nor in the furnace. Nor in the rain mill, but in lumber mill's probably fine. Also not in the mine. Will this be enough? Hey, there's 3 cysts here. Yeah, it'll buy us a bit of time. How about not in the lumber mill then? A speaker died. And so it begins. Because the only people having services filled right now are whatever harpies have managed to find a scroll. We could cut all of our woodcutters, and I think it's worth it. There. Now we only have to deal with 3. We don't have to juggle rep. Let's start rebuilding and or salvaging some of these runes with the idle workforce that I've got. 15 seconds to finish it. 2 stacks of Firekeeper's Prayer is kind of insane. I also need to upgrade you to a neighborhood. So yeah, I need to pick people next time they show up. Really, you've only just started on this, huh? And you still don't have anything to do? Yeah, nothing for you to do. We are at 30 tools. We could start doing some more of those. I don't have a clear path to winning here, despite the fact that we're only 4 reputation away. I don't exactly know where that 4 reputation is going to come from besides open glade events and open caches. But I don't think that's enough with what's currently on the map, which means we're going to need to open more glades. I guess it could also be orders. Like, we could find 15 packs of provisions somewhere. We could put 15 building materials together somehow. I don't love that this is a 1-star recipe. But I guess if we control the amount of planks that we use in it, like, just make 4 for now. You might get some really lucky doubles. This is going to be axes versus burnt to a crisp, probably. But I'm not impressed with either of them. Actually, we're out of wood. I kind of need to take reinforced axes. And then give me the migrant wave that has lizards, and then this hub upgrades, and then that's -50 hostility, and then we put lizards to work in our Trapper's Camp. And then the rest of you come over here and salvage this building. That gives us some ale. We'll be able to fill services for a little bit. We have tools. You can come in here and salvage that. How long do these take? Minute 22. Okay. Scavenger's Camp is out of deposits. How about these eggs then? There's also a nice mine spot over here. Maybe we should be clearing that out. I also need people to work in lumber camps. I guess as soon as all of these other Glade events clear, we can have people do that. Why aren't you able to make pie? You're out of flour? Why can't you make flour? Because it's just you in here. You need a second human to help out. I think we're going through flour faster than we're making it. Harpies are very excited. Lizards are excited. Humans are not excited. You don't have anything to do because you're out of wood. Yeah, wood's gonna have us pinched here for a little bit. We gotta get people chopping. Could borrow from the mine. Kinda don't want to because we need the coal, but I could borrow from the mine, or I could just be patient and wait for all these caches to be opened. You don't have anything to do. Okay, well, how about I borrow you instead? You can come up here, cut this one tree down. I really just want to keep this rolling, because collecting is so fast right now. You're done and hauling stuff away. You're done soon. I think there was a salvaged building there that people should be done with any second now. I don't know why I haven't gotten them back as workforce yet. There they are. Okay, get these harpies in. We've gained a rep. Oh my god, every service is building. Is it going to matter? I kind of need one that's religion for humans and lizards. We've already got Clan Hall. Clan Hall does religion. 7 of 20 planks. I don't quite have the wood for it. But I think I can get there. Also, we've only got 2 to go. Like 1 to go after Harpies tick. Maybe we are close enough to just open boxes for the win. You're idle. We'll take you down to 1. And then I'll have both of you come out here and open that. That's another 0.75. This Scavenger's Camp actually has plenty to do. You just think you don't have anything to do. No, I moved you. You are collecting. You're almost done. You just finished, so we'll be getting workers back from that. Harpies are ticking. How much more do you have left? Oh, you're only at 15. Okay, you're gonna tick probably twice. So this box, and then maybe this box, will actually probably be enough to just win. Do I have the tools for this yet? No, I'm at 9 of 14. You hiding any in here? No, you're not hiding any in there. Alright, well then you're gonna be a woodcutter for a bit. Could set up a mine here, but I think instead we're just going to open boxes. Kind of need to open one more glade to open another box, though. Can you come up here and just work there for a bit? are approaching threshold. We do have enough to build the clan hall. And what's your bonus? Camps produce 50% more yields. Yeah, that's pretty good on this map, I would say. That cache is done. These harpies are done. So when they finish taking their resolve, that's the win. And actually I could favor humans to get both of them to take at the same time. We might not even need clan hall, but we'll build it anyway. Do I have any buildings that produce incense? Just to push it over? No, I don't. So it really is just going to be that. We're at 11 tools. Need to be at 14. No metal. They're both about 0.15 rep per minute. So 3 minutes we win. There's 2 minutes left in clearance. I don't think it's going to be this season, but it might be next season. And I think we've got everything else we need. It's going to be a brutal storm, because there's no way I can get under 4. I could sack coal, but because we've taken so many stacks of Firekeeper's Prayer, it's going to burn all the coal we have. Oh, harpies aren't ticking anymore. Did you run out of biscuits? Yeah, you ran out of biscuits. Alright, well, all of our hopes and dreams are now placed on humans, and 3 more tools to open a cache. Because if we can just get to 14 and open this, that's also game. I'm really tempted to start playing on Prestige 1, just so we have to get 3 extra rep. I think it would make it more interesting, and I might start doing it like next stream. I feel like we're winning games a little quicker than I would like to, and I think it would be more entertaining to have to do stuff on Prestige 1. I don't think I'm going to go much further than that for now. We will definitely be grinding to Prestige 20 eventually. But for now, I think just playing on Prestige 1 could be kind of fun. High level of corruption. Okay. Yeah, why don't you burn the furnace then? And people are going to die. Well, no, I can trim 1 woodcutter. People are still going to die, but at least humans and harpies won't straight up leave. You're making the last tools we need. A woodcutter died. That's fine. Don't care. Does not matter. We're just looking at this box. A lot of people died. Holy cow. Okay. Well, let's get that going so that our camps are more efficient. Cooking stone cutters, whatever. That would have been this stone cutter. And then a cook in the cookhouse over here, but there's still plenty of lizards in there. A lumber mill worker died. I would like a second lumber mill worker. Or, you know, a lumber mill worker. A miller died. I would like someone in there. Who can I take? Not you. Scavenger's camp has no deposits nearby. It's all going off. These are all deposits that are being worked, so I'll just double these up. And then I'll take you. No, I want a human to do it, so I'll take you. You can go in there. And then you can go in there. Can storm please end? Our Blight Fighter died. Oh, we're under 3. Okay, there we go. People stop dying. Well, that's one way to solve that problem, I guess. I'm also at 15 tools now. So, you don't need to be here, and you don't need to be here. Just come open this box. I'd be playing this a lot differently if I still had 3 more rep to go, I will tell you that. like a lot differently. But at this rate, we're just going to win. This is added... Oh, it's Ancient Tablets, though. If that was the Citadel artifacts, I probably would have taken it. Biscuit Diet is worthless. Leisure Need is worthless. I wouldn't take any of these 3, so let's reroll just to see what we would take. We'd probably take Zelda's Secret Cookbook. We have a well-established avenue to generating pie. Second stack of Safe Haven might also be kind of good, because we'd probably set up a 3rd hub if we were going to be playing a little longer. Both of those look pretty interesting to take. But it's not going to matter, because as soon as this finishes, we win. You're a neighborhood. Finally. You're a neighborhood. So it's minus 80 hostility that we're getting out of this. We got a single minus 50 out of Calming the Forest because it showed up so late. We didn't see it until we were done opening glades completely. Trapper's Camp has no deposits nearby. Okay. Well, how about you come and work these? And we're only down to minus 40 because I don't have enough people to put into the lumber camps. Yeah, and there we go. Bandit Camp deed completed. So back to the world map. I'm only going to do 1 game today, I think. I'm going to hop off, take a shower, and then get a little bit of work done. But I think, since we're routinely completing games in like an hour and a half now, I think I'm probably going to start trying to go up to 2 games per stream, unless we do a long one for some reason. Just as a way to get a little more gameplay done every time we play. I think that would be nice. Anyway, Smoldering City, give me my deed. Plus 50 rep. Next thing we work on might be this Corrosive Torrent over here. We'll just forward settle on orange. Have we done Corrosive Torrent yet? Corrosive Torrent is pretty easy. I think it's just like, the buildings don't refund you stuff if you destroy them. Corrosive Torrent. Yeah. Alright, so that's where our next game is going to be. And as far as the cycle, we still have plenty of time. So we're probably going to do like this one. We might also do Dangerous Lands down here, even though we lose a little bit of food for it. And then, I don't know, maybe we'll just go far out here somewhere and try to work on a longer game. But that's where I'm going to end for now. We'll also start doing, I think we'll start doing Prestige 1 games next time. Not necessarily because we're starting the Prestige climb, just because I think they'll make for more interesting games. So, I will catch... Oh wait, upgrades. Hang on. Before I catch you guys around for that, we should upgrade. And we want to work on +1 to the number of trade routes you can have active at once. That seems really good. So we'll take that. And then we'll also start working this tree up. So we've got a couple more to do before 12, but we're about to hit 12 pretty soon. So that is where I will leave you guys for today. I will catch you around tomorrow at prospectively what looks like 4 p.m. Eastern. I've got a lot of early meetings tomorrow. I will try to reserve that block for a couple meetings that I'm rescheduling. So let's say like a tentative 4 to 6, but as always, if you miss the stream, you can catch the VOD. It will either be on Twitch or it will be up on the VOD's channel in a couple days, and I will see you guys around for that. Have a good rest of your day.